Hey there. So I didn't really make a video for the construction of this piece here, but seeing as I'm getting a little bit better at some of this, I figured I'd finish it up with a video. This is a carry tray that I made just kind of off the top of my head. But I realized that some of these edges, right here where the corners meet, there's some 1/16 of an inch, maybe 32nd of an inch off. So I'm going to attempt to hand sand and power sand them even without messing up the curvature too much that I did with the roundover. So we'll see how that goes. I'm probably going to mess it up, but that's what makes it my own. Not too bad for having no scroll saw or band saw, or thickness planer for that matter. Had to kind of make this one up, but I think that'll work. It's got the nice little splines in like I've done on my other projects. Nice flat maple with walnut accents, so I think I'm ready to call this one. Okay, so first rule of home projects is happy wife, happy life. So, and thinking about this carrying tray, I thought, you know, we're going for a theme outside, and I talked with the wife, and we're gonna go for like maybe a sky blue style. So I was able to find some nice, it's vintage style stain, oil base, so it's not gonna be too thick like paint. So hopefully I'm gonna test it on a piece of the offcut that I've got to see what that looks like. But maybe we're gonna go a little different on this. Let's stain it up a little bit, have a nice little look that'll match the outdoor decor. Well, tried a couple different tints, tried some ebony over top. She doesn't like it. It's not her flavor. So we're gonna scrap this idea. We're gonna go with a different color maybe, and we'll try to do it another time. So I'm gonna have to do some research, see if I can find a different stain, because if it's not right now, there's no point in staining it because we're gonna have it for years. So might as well get it right now. No worries, we'll find the right one. The carrying tray quest for blue continues, so ordered some Bleached Blue oil-based stain. I don't know if you can see that right there. We're gonna try this one and see what it's like. Oh yeah, we have a winner. That's the blue. We're gonna get it. This is the one. She loved it. Wear gloves. I made a mistake. I was working on another project, and I actually sealed the bottom of this with a coat of poly, but I got a little over ambitious, and if you can see, there's actually a section of the wood here that goes up right about there. If I can get the contrast right on the camera, you can see where it stops. I polyed aside and shouldn't do that, so we're gonna have to sand that off and hopefully get back down to the wood. but it's becoming blue. So it's only one coat, and I'm trying to get better. So wiped it on, or brushed it on, and then wiped off the excess after a few minutes. Wearing mask and protection, of course, and gloves, essential. But it seems kind of splotchy. So we'll let it dry. I'm actually going to let it dry overnight and sit like this. And tomorrow I'm going to try a second coat. Here we are. Looking for coat number 2. It's dry, smooth, it feels great, but I don't know if I can fix the maple splotchiness, so let's figure it out. I'm letting it sit. Just sit. Soak it in. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Why does it feel like all of the stain I wiped on just wiped off? Maybe I'm just too close to it. Maybe it's just, I don't know. Is that it's blue, right? It's blue. It's light blue. It's blue. That's it. That'll be blue enough. It's a tray. It's a maple tray. This is sealed. Oh, satin finish. Made the decision. Clear satin, it worked out pretty well. I think it's better than the gloss for carrying things like food, drinks. But pretty happy overall. I mean, light blue stain. First time working with that. A little weird, but I think we got it. Now, one more coat on the back. So I did one already. We'll do one more, and this baby's done. Another project complete. Porch and deck carry tray. Love it. It's that baby blue color. It's close enough to our existing deck accessories. You know, we got the charcoal furniture, the baby blue mats, napkins. Now we have a carry tray. We can fit a placemat all the way inside of it. It came out really well. I was nervous about the stain and the color there, but I think it worked out, and everybody loves it, and that's the most important part. If everyone loves it, then you've got a good piece, and everyone loves it. So we're going to have some bourbon, some bacon, and we've built this project. Remember, do not operate any tools while under the influence of alcohol. So we're done with the project, no more power tools today, and I'm going to enjoy a little bit of Cleveland bourbon whiskey. This is their Black Reserve. It's a 100 proof bourbon whiskey, or bourbon style whiskey, right here in Cleveland. And obviously I've had a bit of this already, but let's have some bacon and bourbon, because this is built. Stronger on this one. Feels about 900 degrees out here today. This is why we brought some water too. Stay hydrated. You know, sanding this was nerve-wracking too. I was worried about taking some of the color off of it, but it gave it kind of a nice, not antiquing, but a weathered kind of baby blue look. And it's not as teal as the other options that we looked at earlier. So with that, I was able to wipe it off the proper way when it was still wet. You're able to expose the splines and the little dark accents that I put on the corners. That'll hold it together nice and tight. It does have the pocket screws on the bottom, which are super strong, and it is about 3/4 of an inch all the way around and the base. So it's not the lightest carrying tray, I get it, but it's very sturdy. It can carry entrees, desserts, heavy cookware, everything you can throw at it. It should hold up just fine, no problem. But I wanted it to be strong. I wanted it to look a nice way. Obviously, I am not an artisan when it comes to this kind of crafting. So when I built it, I didn't have a jig, I didn't have any templates to use. I just free-handed it on the drill press to get the slots cut out for the handles. This edge I did on the router. I didn't film all of it because I was doing this before I got into making these videos, so I had some of the sides cut already before I got the video going. But you can see where it's imperfect. It's not extremely rounded and it's not extremely flat, but it is level, it doesn't rock, it holds together really well. All the corners line up, all the edges and seams line up pretty well. I'm getting better on these 45s, and I imagine if I do this again, it'll be even better. But that's the joy. But for transporting food and beverages from the house to the deck, it's gonna be perfect. So, I'm gonna enjoy my bourbon, I've had my bacon, and I'll look forward to making the next thing on Bacon Bourbon Build. Who wants the fruit punch?
Me.
You want the fruit punch? And who wants the crisp apple? You do? Okay. There you go.
Very bright out there too.
It is very bright.
And hot.
And hot, very hot. Can you get it? Good.
Yay.
Who wants some bacon? Both of you?
Mm-hmm.
All right. You take this big giant piece. You take this big giant
myself?
piece. Yeah, and I'm gonna have this tiny piece, okay? Because I already had another piece like this.